crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. But before we get started, disclaimer, not financial advice. We're not liable for any personal financial decisions. This show was created for entertainment purposes only. Give me 30 seconds, and then we'll go in live, baby. Let's get it. 30 seconds. All right, we're back. Here we go. Add to screen. I just removed myself. This button right here. This is the one I want. Guys, welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host today. Trentinator is at YouTube. He's a big old leader over there, guys. So shout out to the youth. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that golden like button. If you like this cheesy stuff, then smash it. We also have the subscribe bell. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. And with that bell, that's supposed to be a reminder to find us over there on YouTube to smash that subscribe button. We also, over here on Kick and Rumble, we do great content over there. We are actually growing really quick. So, if you want to help support the channel, head over to Kick and Rumble. But I got you guys over there on X. We have a heart on there. You hit the heart, you help share the screen. There's a little logo like this. Kind of looks like a twisted snake, a yin and yang, and that symbol allows you to repost us. So go ahead and repost us, and let's get after it. What a day we've been having too. We have all the comments are turned off over here. There they go. I just want to see them like they're lagging. What's up? Do you not use smack the emoji? You know it, dog. There's an emoji over there. Daily, we laugh, boys. What's up, real meta? You not use it, firing them all off. Oh, I forgot. I need to turn the like and subscribe button off. It's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive you guys crazy. All right, guys. To get off on the most hydrated crypto community out there, I got the shoots on the side. We have this delicious-looking IPA, fresh haze IPA, coming in at a strong 6.5%. That's not that strong. We also got my Leavenworth cup. Shout out to Washington, the Leavenworth community. Get a little ASMR pop in here. Let's get after it. Oh, not too bad. Pretty crisp. Get a good pour going. Woo! Smash it. I gotta make sure I don't go too fast. Because you know what happens if I go too fast is that I end up having to slam it. I can see it in there. It's coming up. It's pretty close to the brim. Give it a second to settle, and we'll finish off topping it off. Guys, got my BitBoy crypto shirt. I'm an OG man back in the space. Oh, Oof. What did I do today, man? You know, right before I went live, about 20 minutes before I actually got home, and I replaced my wife's brakes and her rotors. And then while in the middle of it, I was like trying to take the lug nuts off. I'm like, why the frick are her lugs hot on this side of the car and not the other side? I have to discover the calipers were bad. So I did the calipers too. I went to the store, I got the calipers, and I actually started working on it at 4:30, so 3 hours. Got 2 different parts, 2 different trips, dude. I think we did really good, man. That was good timing on everything. Cost me about, well, they had a core charge for like $50 a piece for the per caliper. So once I return those, I'll bring my calipers down to $200, 220, and then the brakes and rotors, man, were freaking cheap. I got gapped rotors, and the pads were like $115, $120. So I was like, let's get after it, man. Crypto's pumping. I'm saving money, working on the car. Don't have to worry about it. It's funny. Usually, like, I just got her new tires at Les Schwab, and I figured Les Schwab would have told me that the brakes were only had like 1 millimeter left, dude. I took off the brakes. They're like, there's like this much left, and they were cracked right down the middle. I was like, oh my gosh. So, all right. Slap some news on the charts, throw some bubbles. And we definitely have to cover Dash today for Mr. Daniel Kaufman, man. What do we have in the news? Why don't you go over to our X account, see what we were sharing, anything crazy out of the ordinary. We have to like ourselves. Come on, guys. 52 people watching. I see you guys over there on X. You can hit that heart button. I love you guys too. Oh, I thought this was pretty big. You know, Brian Armstrong, he says, after reviewing the Senate banking draft text over the last 48 hours, Coinbase unfortunately cannot support the bill as written. There are too many issues, including a de facto ban on tokenized equities, DeFi prohibitions, giving the government unlimited access to your financial records and removing your right to privacy, erosion of the CFTC's authority, stifling innovation and making it subservient to the SEC, draft amendments that would kill rewards on stablecoins, allowing banks to ban their competition. We appreciate all the hard work by the members of the Senate to reach a bipartisan outcome, but this version would materially worse than the current status quo. We'd rather have no bill than have a bad bill. Hopefully we can all get to a better draft. We'll keep fighting for all Americans and economic freedom. Crypto needs to be treated on a level playing field with the rest of financial services so we can build an industry in a safe and trusted America. I thought that was pretty big, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty shocked that they pulled out the crypto bill. I'm actually kind of surprised with how much work they put in that crypto bill to be a shitty bill. Let's just be straightforward, guys. This show is not recommended for children because sometimes we talk about things that aren't meant for children. We're going to talk about this today, so I'm just kind of glad over it. Crow doing some master work. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Breaking 75% chance Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. This month? Oh, no kidding, dude. Like, this month's still halfway there. I'm only at $1,500 away. That's what Kalshi posted. Oh, I like this. Look at this, guys. Look at Trump. He flips them off. Bam! Laser eyes. Getting them flipping them off. What can I say? I thought it was kind of neat. Some neat. Hey, what's up, Mental Pause? Mental Pause, what's up, bro? I see you over there on Kick, kicking ass and taking names. Breaking U.S. House PPI came in higher than expected, 3% versus 2.7. This means core inflation is heating up. Let's get them rates cut, dude. Even the I talked about the Clarity Act. A long-awaited regulatory clarity is near. U.S. Senate Banking Committee has introduced nearly 300-page crypto bill, which we just talked about the bill's ass. So there's that. Secondly, the Genius Act doesn't take effect till 2027. So how fast do you think this Clarity Act is going to take an effect? Let's be real, okay? You know, if the Clarity Act passed back in June, it took a year and a half ish. So if the Genius Act, if the Clarity Act's passed this month in January, it probably won't take effect till like mid 2028. So I mean, is it really a thing right now? I don't know, man. It's up to you to figure that one out. I don't think that's that big a deal. I think it's just gonna be maybe short-term hype, low-term volatility. House is not rule today. Supreme Court will not rule on Trump's tariffs today. Boom. I actually don't know when they're going to do it or how long it was delayed to. But, I mean, come on, guys. It's not that big a deal. Tariffs are tariffs. Yes, tariffs are legal. Fact. Multiple presidents have done it. Why can't we charge on goods? I mean, that's just a silly thing, you know. They're only saying that tariffs are illegal. Where did the name tariff come from if it wasn't legal? Let's be honest here. Does Coin Telegraph have anything for us today? Here's what happened to crypto today. Zcash Foundation says SEC closed a 2023 probe into a privacy coin. Well, that's good. I hope they did. I didn't even know they had a probe, but I do know they have a spot ETF. So I would have guessed the probe would not have existed. So, you know, I guess that's good, man. We are pleased to announce the SEC has concluded its review and informed us that it does not intend to recommend any enforcement actions on any changes against Zcash Foundation regarding this matter. It's funny how they said they informed us. It's like they didn't even know that they were being investigated. I hate CCP. Welcome in, brother. Hope you feel better soon. I'm sick. I need to lay down. Bad cough. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. You know, I'm kind of recovering something too, man. I don't have the cough. It's like up in my sinuses. It's almost gone. But not quite there yet. Galaxy says Senate crypto. Yeah, you should just lay down, man. Just chill. Chill, man. Don't be throwing up either, though, because that stuff sucks. And don't be taking those Airborne. Those are a bunch of BS scams, dude. Airborne used to be good when it first came out. Then it was bought out by Big Pharma, and then now it sucks. So just take all natural vitamins, nutritions, and all that stuff, man. It's good for you. Godspeed on your recovery, brother. Yes, Godspeed. I hate CCP. Feel better. Galaxy Digital warned that draft crypto market structure bill released by the U.S. Senate Banking Committee would hand the Treasury Department sweeping new surveillance enforcement tools, describing it as the largest expansion of financial oversight authority since the U.S. Patriot Act. In research not published Tuesday, Galaxy said the Senate proposal goes far beyond the House Clarity Act, particularly on illicit finance provisions. At the center of Galaxy's warning is a new crypto-specific measures authority. The authority would allow Treasury to designate foreign jurisdictions, financial institutions, or entire class of digital asset transactions as a primary money laundering concerns, giving it power to restrict conditions certain crypto-founded transfers. Galaxy prepared to these tools created under the Patriot Act, nothing that it could be implied broadly across offshore venues and transaction rails. I mean, it's kind of hard to hide that, guys. I mean, let's be real. Like, even with the regular dollar, like they said, offshores and hide it. Patriot Act is the law passed after 9/11 attack to enhance. It's like the anti-Patriot Act. It's the thing. It was a trickery in the word. It's passed after 9/11 attack to enhance national security by expanding government surveillance powers, giving law enforcement new tools to look easier, wiretapping, tracking digital communications, combat terrorism. The law has faced significant controversy over the civil liberties. Absolutely, yeah, that's violation of my rights, guys. What's Thomas Jefferson say? That you give those who sacrifice security for a little bit of liberty deserve none and lose both. Yeah, that's what's happening. Sometimes bad guys will do bad things, and you just can't help prevent that. Crypto treasury buying outpaces Bitcoin supply at 3-1. Well, that's good. I don't know if that's breaking news though. Oh, well, let's head on over to CoinGlass. Heading on over to CoinGlass. Check out Bitcoin ETF. Switch to dollars. Ooh, massive. It wasn't. No, not massive. It was still a good inflow day at 200 million. We take those, man. Grayscale bought 15 million. Fidelity Capital bought 125 million. That's a pretty big buy for Fidelity. Orca bought 27 million. BitB bought 10 million. Hodl bought 8 million. EZBC, I don't even recognize them, bought 5.6 million. Do they have? I guess they bought before. I don't recognize the name. I don't know. So that's pretty good. Check out Ethereum. Grayscale bought 75 million of Ethereum. That's a lot. Bitwise bought 8 million. Fidelity Capital bought 5.9. Vanek bought 3.7. Brings us to a total of $93.5 million. Wow, Ethereum had a really good day. Really good day. Solana brought in 23 million. Solana had a great day. Holy cow. Bitwise bought 21 million. Oh my goodness. Grayscale bought 1 and Fidelity bought 1.7. Holy cow. That's a huge day. Canary did not buy any XRP. Wow. Solana had a better day than XRP. That doesn't happen often. Franklin Templeton bought 2.33. Bitwise bought 1.2 million, with Grayscale coming in with the XRP trust of 7 million. Dollars is actually a pretty big buy for it. Grayscale buy. I'm not bullish on Grayscale. I don't want them to buy any. I think they just dump the markets when they can. When as soon as you get hope, you're like, oh man, BTC 70K wiped out 1 billion shorts. We'll have to take a look at that daily. You bring up some good points to take a look at. Token unlocks. Hey, there was Say. I knew I was trying to find it yesterday. I couldn't find it. Say has an unlock coming out tomorrow. Oh no, tonight at midnight. Tonight at midnight. That's why they're dumping. Aha! And we knew it, guys. Arbitrum and Zebek protocol also have an unlock coming out tomorrow. Zebek, almost fully unlocked, will have 1.1% unlocked. Arbitrum having a 1.6 unlock. Altcoin coming in too. Right? What is the price of it? 21 cents. Oh my gosh. They were having their one of their final unlocks at 1.6%. Pangu's having an unlock coming out 1.1%. Astrid's having an unlock coming out 3.3%. That was a pretty big unlocks. Manta coming out with a 3.4%. That's pretty big. Ondo. Oh my goodness. Everybody's having unlocks in January. It's like the month of unlocks. Coming out at 61. That can't be right. No, that is that right? Wow, that is a massive unlock. 61%. We're going to take a look at that a little deeper. That doesn't seem right to me. That seems off. 61% of the equivalent value of the market cap worth 744 million set to unlock. 1.94 billion Ondo. That would be bad, dude. Well, let's jump over. We're gonna jump over that because that'd be pretty wild. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That would be astronomically bad for Ondo, and I like Ondo. So holy cow, there's a big ass chunk unlocking. Wow, dude, they're wrong on the percentage, but still, that's like 17%. That's a fat unlock. Wow, that's a lengthy unlock. No wonder why Ondo's been going down in price. Like, back here in December, I was like, dude, this is looking pretty prime. And then boom, we got smacked. And then it's just kind of plateaued in January. Well, frick, now I know why. This is why you have to pay attention, man, to unlocks. Important. Holy cow. That's a fat unlock. We'll have to cover that more and more each day in the show because that's pretty important for anybody who holds Ondo. Holy crud. That's a fat unlock. Top gainers and losers. Dash raking in a strong number. Man, look at Dash. Up 34%. I don't know what FHE is. If anybody knows, fill me in. ICP had a strong day at 24%. Zen, aka Horizon, up 14%. What else? Gun up another 7%. Gun's been moving. Mentis up another 6%. We talked about this a couple different times. I don't know what it is, but we've definitely talked about it. Rune Thor, Thorchain up 4% today. That's not that big. Deep Book, DeFi protocol on top of Sui, up 4.5%. B for Bear, whatever this little logo is up 3.5%. That's not that good, to be honest with you. It seems like more of a red day to me. Zcash up 2%. It's one of the top gainers. Yeah, it must be a red day. We talked about what did I say? Akash? Oh, I said Zcash. Akash is down 10%. It was a top gainer yesterday. Brev, we were talking about this yesterday, and it is down as well. Wow. I can't remember if we were bullish or bearish on Brev. Night down another 10%. Ooh, my goodness. Monad up down another 10%. Holy crap. Popcat down 10% today. Oof. Pepe down 11%. Altcoin down 12%. Useless coin down 12%. Chill guy down 12%. Sats down 12%. 12%. TA, we talked about TA before. Down. Wow. Kabuto was the top gainer yesterday at 30%, down 20% today. IP down 28%. It was a mooner the last 2 days, so it's no surprise for us to see it retrace. Let's head on over to the liquidity because Mr. Daily was talking about liquidation levels being wiped out. I'm kind of curious about this. No, maybe I'm not curious about this one. I haven't figured out to read that one yet. As fast as they were wiped out, they were trying to stack it back too. Accumulated long leverage. Accumulated shorts. There's still more shorts, man, to be wiped out, dude. They still haven't quite learned their lesson yet. Just on the 1 day, there's another $1 billion right there. On the 7 day, they got their butt beat pretty bad. Oh my gosh. The longs are way over leveraged right now. Oh my goodness, on the 7 day. Take a liquidation heat map. Going on over here. Wow, it's a short day on YouTube. We're kicking ass over there on X though. We're getting 40 people watching over there on X. You guys are kicking ass. 24 hours, man. We struck that big old $108 million liquidation. Ooh, doggy. We hit that puppy. It's really interesting how fast we went down, because if you look at the time frame, we liquidated them and it took like an hour and a half for the liquidation to force us to go down. Wow. Optiman right there. Bada bing, bada boom. You know, leverage can be dangerous. That looked kind of bearish right there, coming down. I wonder if we're going to hit this liquidity pocket down here at 93,000. Guess we're going to have to look at the charts. Wow, there's a lot of leverage down there at 89. People thought we were never going to go back. We got some deep pockets at 93, a little pocket at 92. A tight pocket at 98. If we hit that pocket, we might push into 100 and 100,000, 200. Take a peek at bubbles real fast. We got bubbles going on. That's why I like HBAR. All the unlocks are done for Hedera. Yeah, they did that all this last market, right? I think I was reading about that. Hedera. Dude, Hedera was at 11 cents. Like, what the hell? That's crazy. Oh, 12 cents. I was scooping this up at 4 cents. Here it is a year ago at 37 cents. Should have sold my whole bag and just waited, right? And 10x'd it. I guess that would be a 3x, but oh. Decred's pumping. It seems like Decred and Dash like to pump at the same time. Because I know Daniel Ghazi was talking about Decred too when he was bought Dash. Farcoin, dude, just down in the ditch, dude. Look at that. Oof. Brett down 7%. Boom, baby. Brett might be a good time for a long entry. No, maybe not on the monthly. He could go lower. Jump over to the charts. What we got going on BTC? Oh, that's a terrible looking chart, man. It almost gave it all back. You know, we have a support level right here. Oop, wrong button. Dude, this is gonna bother me. I gotta close that out. Did you guys see gold and silver? Oh, silver took a dip today too. Woof. Silver peaked at a high of $93.55, and it just dropped below the 200 on the 15-minute. That's quite a bit of drop. Money flow has been coming down, guys, on silver. I think silver might be taking a little bit of a breather. Whoa, look at that wick down to the 21 on the 4 hour. Is that the sign of reversal, guys? Or we're going to have a few weeks where we come down, but come back down to the 50, like at 81, and then bounce off and continue up. Momentum looks like it still has more to go down for silver. Doji candle, trend reversal on silver. Money flow is so freaking thick. It doesn't look like it's completely done yet on the 12 hour. Like, I need to see the money flow start slowing down for me to be like, okay, we could take a break on silver. Ugh. What did gold do? Gold's down a little bit too. Last 12 hours. Gold barely moved at all, dude. That's kind of funny how gold just stays like that. It's just flat, man. Flat stacking it. Okay, let's take a look at, go back to BTC. Check out our numbers right now. 4 hour momentum to the downside. Looks like it wants to give a little bit. Come back down to like just below 94,000. We had that strong resistance that we drew up earlier. It's one of the reasons why we did it. Momentum in the 1 hour looks like it's breaking through the 21. It hasn't confirmed. Like over here, we broke down, we came back up. So this is really getting to the point of like a decision time. Still momentum to the downside. VWAP still pretty thick to the downside. The money flow is curving down, but we're still in the green. So, you know, look at silver. You know, silver we were in the green, and we were pumping on the 4 hour as we've been coming lower, lower, and lower, and lower. Like, look at the 1 hour, lower, 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 lower. But as you can see in these little waves, we were still pumping. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a full-on reversal. But it does look like we have more to go to the downside. 1 hour, 4 hour look like that to me. 12 hour, we wicked right up to the 200 moving average. Woo! Look at that, dude. BTC, bam, hit that 200. That's one of the reasons why we called 97K. Couldn't get above it, man. Such a strong level. This cup, man, has acoustics to it. Like every time I talk, I can hear my own echo coming out of the cup. I don't know how it works, but it's a thing. Daily looks okay. Looks okay. I like how the 21's curving up still. The momentum's still good. Strength Stokes RSI good. VWAP, it looks to me like it needs to breathe. But the money flow is ticking up. It's not like super thick, but the fact that it's trying to grow, it looks good. The 2-day actually came up to the 50. Stokes strength looks good. 21 looks good. Money flow is increasing. 3-day. 3-day still looks good. Still looks like it come up to 102,000. I mean, shoot, why not, right? 5-day momentum coming in, not bad. Wow, look at the 5-day straight wick to the 21. This was something that too I was talking to you guys about earlier. Like, I want to see some bigger wicks coming out of BTC because how big this momentum wave is and how little like our movement has been isn't screaming bullish to me. Like it's just not. Like I wish it was. Oh, just take a look at night. Night. Dude, night's breaking some levels right now. Holy cow. Look at it come down, dude. It's like about a free fall. Check out the 4 hour. 4 hour looks nasty too. Look at that. Lower lows, bro. Like respected over here. Now it's just breaking down. We broke below the 200 moving average. Much as I like night, man, I think it still has more to go down too. We could come all the way back down to like 5 cents. Money flow, tipping, Stokes are like beat down as low as they can go. Strength down. Still open doors to the downside. The 12 hour has a red dot. Money flow clearly has been leaving night. So sad, man. We want night to do good, but it definitely looks like a short to me. Without a doubt. Okay. At least come back down to, like, let's say 5.8. Can we say that? Let's say we're going to short it to here. Charles should keep his mouth shut. LOL. Why? What did he say about night? Daily. What did he say? I didn't see anything. I saw somebody else talking today though about Charles, and they literally said the same thing, like he should keep his mouth shut. So clearly he must have said something. Looks like a trigger wave to the downside on XRP. Daily red dot. Usually that looks like more pressure to the downside. The green dots usually when they're above the zero line like this tend to be more fake outs. Like 66.6% of the time they were fake outs. We did try to break up. We could have a little bit of an inverted head and shoulder pattern. That could be a thing. Like I'm trying to make heads and tails out of like trying to make lemonade from lemons, and it just does not scream like great signals to me. He spoke negatively of Trump administration now paying the price. Oh, did he? Oh, yeah. I know that he was an RFK fan, which I actually liked RFK too. I definitely don't agree with I think RFK, I agree with him about 30% on everything he says, which to me that's still pretty good. Like Trump, I'm not 100% in agreement on everything with Trump. I'm probably like 70, 60, but that's still pretty good to me. I was like, I don't really care as long as I agree with him. Now, like Joe Biden, I agreed with him like 3% of the time, if that. It was pretty bad. What do we got? What do we got else? Daily, the channel's kind of light today, man. It's like I just me and you, dude. We could talk about anything, man. More like zero. I was trying to think of something, man. You know why I agreed on Joe Biden 3% of the time is whenever he talked, he'd say the stupidest shit. And I was like, yep. I was like, that's exactly it. Yeah, I had hairy legs, and the kids used to come up to me in the pool and pet my hair down because I had hairy legs. Yeah, you did. Oh my gosh. I want to try Ondo, man. That's a big unlock. Let's look at Ondo. Ondo I have near the top. Rick. Ondo. I bet it doesn't look that bad. Ondo's beat down, dude. It's like almost where it started from. Holy crud. This is the main thing about alts, bro. Like, you'll get into these altcoins, and you just get crushed. Like, Ondo's a great project, but you're like, dude, why would I buy Ondo when I could buy BTC and I'm up crazy numbers? I get it now, because now you can take, you can hold your BTC and just stack your sats, and you look at a chart like this, and you go, okay, I could buy this, buy a little bit of my sats into this. I get it, man. Ondo's sitting at, dude, Ondo's below its October 10th, like crazy ass wick. I remember when it came down like that, wicked, and it shot right back up. I was like, it's okay. My heart could stop. I mean, my heart could keep going. We have to take a look at that wick. Oh my gosh, look at the 1 hour. You can't tell me this is not related to that ginormous unlock coming out. I refuse to believe it, dude. Look at that, dude. It's just dropping like a rock, bro. Look at those meaty candles. Even on regular candles. Look at those regular candles, dude. Those are meaty regular candles. And the 4 hour, too. It's like, it's technically close to the bottom at like 37, say 36 is probably the bottom. But, dude, I don't know if it's ever been lower, bro. It's damn near the bottom. 12 hours. Like, I don't even know how to grind it. It's like, this is where it started, bro. It's where it freaking started at. It's like exploring new all-time lows. It's doing the opposite of what we want to do. And we have a red dot to the downside of the 12 hour, dude. I'll short the heck out of this, bro. Short the heck out of it, because it's likely it's going to go down, dude. Especially that fat unlock, dude. Fat unlock. Dude, when you got red dot on the daily, yeesh. Not good. Open doors to the down. It's like how thick the red money flow is. Think about the opposite. You know, when you got the green money flow and you're like at its peak, you're like, yeah, we could reverse because we're in much selling pressure, but it doesn't look like it's done yet, man. That's a lot of selling pressure. The 3-day doesn't look that bad, but the 3-day kind of looks like a fake out to me, and the momentum is going against the money flow. The money flow outflow is going out. It's increasing with that momentum where that's going to flip a red dot, bro. When we get this close in a day, yeah, it's going to flip a red dot. 100%. I can't say 100%. I'm going to say 98% because, you know, legality is everything. You can't say 100%, but I'm reasonably sure. How's that? Double green dots, not looking good, dude. Not looking good. I would prefer to see these before these failed to hit up that 21, and not feeling likely at the moment. Frick, dude, there's the bottom right there. That's where it started. Gross. Just absolutely gross. What was something else that we were going to look at? Oh yeah, dash. We haven't seen DZ in a couple of days. I wonder if DZ's doing all right. I'll probably hit him up in the Discord tomorrow. Dash. Kind of look at Chainlink too. It's been a minute since I looked at Chainlink. Now, Daily, I want, because nobody else is here, I'm going to pat myself on the back in front of you. So, and why are we going to do this, Daily? Because we talked about this yesterday on the show, and I drew this dumb pennant right here. I said, like, check out this pennant. We drew this pennant right here, and I was like, dude, check it out. If we go from the bottom of the pennant, this breaks out. Where are we going to go? And I drew the line of the breakout, and dude, look at that. Dude, look at that. You can't tell me we freaking nailed it, dude. I said $85 on the show yesterday, and freaking damn, bro, if you hit that, dude, I was like, I saw that today on Tom Crown's video. I was like, nailed it to the dollar, dude. That's like back-to-back calls, like almost to the dollar with Polygon and Dash. I wanted to celebrate, man. I need a trend here. I might celebrate tomorrow. We might. What should I do, Daily, for celebrate that? Should we do like a smoked whiskey again? Smoked beer? Smoked hazy IPA? Sounds pretty good. I need a cigar, man. Light it up. You should be a millionaire trader. I'll do someday, man. Someday. It's all in the cards, bro. What do we you love cigars, dude? Me too. I love beer and whiskey, but I'm a connoisseur of cigars, man. Like, I could tell you what type of cigar it is just from smelling it. And they all smell, not realistically, pretty the same. But I could, dude, and the taste of them, dude, dude, I love cigars. I play some poker, dude. And you know what's funny? Is, well, maybe it's not funny. I don't really know. But I play poker like once a month. That's why sometimes I'm not here on Fridays and Trent runs the show, because I'm playing poker. And I have this two buddies of mine, and the dude's a gay conservative, and I go to his house and we play poker. And it's so funny, man, because he's like, because I'm gay, he's like, everybody always throws me in the liberal group, and he's like, well, let's just start talking, and then they're like, oh, you're not one of us. He's a funny guy, man. He's a good dude. He's a business millionaire, dude, and he's always like giving out some nice ass cigars too. He's like, he comes over, he's like, yeah, I just bought those boxes, $500. Just go ahead and take a couple, whatever you want, man. Just go smoke, and he has beer on tap. Like, hell yeah, man. I'm just not gonna drink too much because I also have to drive, and you never know. You're a novice with cigars or novice with poker? We're having a chill night, man. There's not a whole lot of viewers unless you guys want to start calling stuff. I mean, it's mainly just me and Daily. We're gonna be chilling. You know, Daily, we're having back-to-back interviews come out Friday. I don't know if you knew that or not. A little alpha. We're having Wally come back in, Mr. W, on the show Friday. I think we're doing an interview at 4, and then we do the regular show early on Friday, because we are trying to grab more people from another time frame that we don't normally fit. I think we're going to do it from like 5 to 6 or 6 to 5 or 7. And yeah, so that'll be pretty good. Oh, we're having a guest. That's what we're doing. We're doing an interview, and then we're having a guest come on. Oh, dude, if you want some good cigars, bro, you have to try an infused one. Go to a shop and ask them for an infused cigar. It doesn't need to be a high-end one. Just get an infused. It'll be a whole nother experience. Like, I'll show you this right here. I'm infusing one of my own. Ugh. So I have this box right here, right? You don't have to keep in the box, but I'm doing because I'm holding it. It's a cigar box. And when you open up the box, it actually absorbed a little bit. I have actually a cigar in the box in a glass bottle. There's a cork on the top. And in the little bottom, there's a teardrop thing. See that alcohol in there? The alcohol is actually being absorbed right now, evaporated into the leaves. And I'm flavoring the cigar with that type of alcohol. It takes a long process. Like to infuse a cigar, it takes weeks. Like I think it's like this is like I expect it to be like a 10-week process. It takes a long time. Really, you need like 30 of these vials, and you can do them all throughout the year. You should get Ben to come on, dude. I messaged Ben. I want him to come on. I messaged him, and he said that he's taking a break right now from YouTube. He doesn't want to do it anymore. I'm like, dude, but you're such an OG in this space. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if he comes around. You know, he went through a lot. He might take a break for like a year before we can even get him on. I don't know, man. I just hope he's feeling good, dude. He went through a lot. Poor guy, man. I wouldn't want anybody to go through what he went through. Even though he did kind of do it to himself in some ways, but in some ways it's like he didn't know his partner was going to betray him. Yeah, what do you think of that, man? That cool little cigar trick, huh? You gotta get an infused one. You can infuse them with coffee too, dude. Some of the coffee ones are so good. I had one that was infused with brown sugar. That was really good too. In a minute since we took a look at THQ. Dude, THQ is flapjacking, man. Ejection off that 200. As soon as we eject off it, we came back down. Look at this, wicked up, nice wick up, boom, ejection, and we came back down. Yeah, dude, I would love to get Ben on though. That thought would be a lot of fun. It wouldn't be a live show. It would have to be a pre-record. Dude, I've been seriously thinking about moving to Texas for 2 years, man. I even told my buddy I wanted to get a real estate lady down there. That was one of the goals, man, with cryptos. I wanted to get the heck out of the state. I bounce around because I love snow. I freaking love snow. I hate driving in it, but I love it, and my kids love it. So that's kind of like the one downside to Texas. Like I don't care about the heat. I don't care about the humidity. I've always wanted to grow a freaking orange tree. And Texas is a great place to do it all. A lemon tree or a grapefruit tree or all those stuff. I used to have some peach trees in my yard, and my buddy, he's a bartender out there in Katy. You'd actually love the guy, man. He's a whiskey connoisseur, man, and he's created his own bar. He's in the process of starting his own bar. You should hit him up, man. I don't know how far you are from Katy, but I'm gonna tell you where he works, and you'd be like, hey, I know T Square. Or, you might be like, who's that? You might have to tell him my real name. I might have to give you coded real names. But yeah, so how far would you say you said you live near Katy, like it was something with an H. I can't remember what it was. Estern or something like that, I think it was. Speaking of the guy, speaking of the devil, he just got an Xbox, a little Xbox app pinged me. Dude, THQ looks like it's coming down more. It looks like it's coming down more. What's the damn thing down here? You could tell I'm a garbage man, right? Because freaking just how I talk. I talk like a garbage man, like a truck driver. Humble to Katy. Yeah, humbled. When I say Hestern, I was way off. About 45-minute drive. Yeah, dude, you gotta hit him up, man. I'm gonna figure out where he works at, and then I'm gonna have you. I'm sending you that way. You'll like him. He's a good dude. Doesn't do crypto though. I've tried to get him into crypto for a long time. What else should we look at, man? What what pump today? I gotta swing over to bubbles again. River's been kind of crazy, man. Look at that up down on the daily. That actually looks like a double bottom. That could be a good long, unless it makes a lower high, then it kind of breaks down. Rivers then looks like it could be good. No, that's lower highs. It's breaking down, swing down. It's about to drop again. What's the 1 day, 1 hour? ICP. We should take a look at ICP. That's a good one. Dude, I've made some crazy trades on ICP, dude. ICP and Uniswap. I like some of my best trades of the year. I had a Uniswap trade. I was like up 110% on it. And that being said, like the next day I was like down 60% because I didn't close it out, but I was up 110%. Sometimes you just sit on it too long. Dude, look at ICP. Break above the 200. Get after it, dog. Get it. I believe in you. Look at the money flow. It's increasing. Red, it's going away. Money flow is coming in. That's what we're talking about. Now we're in the green. Ooh, yeah. This is the 12-hour. Ooh, spicy. Look at the money flow. It's so thick. Like, oh, you can't see anything. It's so thick. How long are you in Colorado for, man? I feel like you've been in Colorado the entire time I've talked to you. I've known you. We haven't swiped it down, but the VWAP is playing along with us, man. There's a little bit curvature. Oh, yes. We got a green dot on the 15-minute. It's pumping, baby. Let's get after it. Strength turning around. We got to get above that 50, but it looks like we can. Looks like we can. Oh, on the 5-minute, we're breaking above the 21. Make it even lower. Let's go to the 2-minute. 2 minutes rejecting. Oh, yeah. I was going to say it was rejecting that red line. Get after it, you 2-minute, you lucky dude. You one lucky dude, that green candle. I'm so excited for that little 2-minute. Breaking above. Yeah, buddy. Look at ICP. Swinging around, baby. Swing that stick around. That green stick. Come up to the 21. It has some momentum to the downside, but I like the smaller time frames. 1 hour, fine. Look at it. It went last 24 hours. It shot straight up. So it's okay to give out 3 hours, dude. That echo on that can is real, dude. Can you hear it? Or am I just going crazy? I know I can hear it. I want to know if you can hear it. Tweezer tops. Gross. You know, I never even heard of the term tweezer tops and tweezer bottoms, so I met Trent. Oh, that's with Hike and She's, though. Oh, that's also with regular candles. Not super great. I don't necessarily like that red dot on the 4 hour. I ain't gonna BS you, man. What's up, LT? What's crack-a-lackin', dude? Me and Daily were just chit-chatting about the craziest stuff in life. Turns out we have a lot more common. Yeah, so how long you been in Colorado, Daily? What's up? With XRP, bro, stuck in the sand while BTC pumped hard. I guess Clarity Act delayed it. Clarity Act delayed, hurt it. Dude, Clarity Act right now is shit, bro. Sorry for swearing. It's not good. Like Coinbase, we read through that in the news article. Coinbase, we read through like everything they didn't like. It's like, it's so bad. They're like, we prefer nothing than have this. And he's all like, banks can do whatever they want. You give up all your privacy, and there's no dividends on stable coins, and a couple other things. It was just terrible. Come over to YouTube to smack that like. You got it, dude. Smack that like. Thank you, D.U. Appreciate it, dude. Today's a slow day. It's so funny. Yesterday we had like at one point in time like 20 people watching, and most of the time today, like on YouTube, today is the most we have so far, and we have had 8 people watching. I don't know, and it's kind of weird too, because like we have this little eyeball on StreamYard. I don't know if I can share the StreamYard screen. No, it won't let me share it, but it tells you like blockchain, like it says actually we have 40 people watching, but it's just kind of, sorry guys, some of those my people might be bots because I don't know how many people over there are watching. And no hearts over there, and they got 9 people on YouTube, says 0 on Twitch. For some reason it doesn't show kick on Rumble, which I don't know why. Just got a notification that Midnight is dumping. Dude, that's just, I talked about Midnight on the show, and Midnight does not look good. It doesn't. We could go back over it too. ICP looked really good on the 1 hour to 2 minute. The 4 hour does not look super great with this red dot that we just got 24 minutes ago. So hopefully it can be invalidated. I like the 12 hour, how it's above the 200. That's good. That's good, man. I mean, that could easily invalidate the 4 hour. The daily's looking good too. Money flow increasing. Momentum, I needed to get above the 200. We needed to get above the 200. The Stokes strength say we got gas. VWAP says it's kind of like 50-50 because, you know, we had the up and now we're slightly down. Money flows green with us. And we give it 60-40. The 2 day still looks good. Money flows increasing. VWAP's looking good. I think this is going to continue. This looks good. Yes. 3 day looks good. 5 day looks good. Weekly looks good. Yes, this will continue. The anchor trigger wave on the weekly. This is good. If you want to do a play, you can make some money on ICP. I give it like I don't know, like I'll say a 95% chance, and that's not financial advice because I know somebody will try. They bent the knee to the banks to get the Clarity Act passed. F that. Dude, right? Forget about it, man. I could take my time, dude. I've been in crypto for 5 years. I didn't even hear about the Clarity Act like a year ago. I could wait. I could wait a lot longer. No, I've been in crypto now 6 years. Now we're entering in 2026. I might even been in 2019. Freaking time flies. Let's go overnight then. Let's go redo night, man. We're just kind of chilling, dude. No sweat. Midnight is on fire sale. Yeah, Daily said that Charles opened up his big fat mouth and it was talking about silly things, which I love to have Charles on the show. I'm not saying that you have a fat mouth, Charles. I'm just saying that's a rhetoric ramble talk. So we come over tonight on the 1 hour. Now, generally you want to buy the red, right? Well, there's a difference between buying the red up here on this dump and buying it on this dump and buying it on this dump. You know, when I first got into crypto and the bear market, like I saw it dump like this. I was like, I was like, look at all that red, because this stuff didn't exist. I'm like, I'm buying it right here. And I'd buy it. I'm like, okay, it's good at this support. And then it goes, you're like, it's even cheaper. I'm going to buy it right here. So you buy it right here. You're like, yes, I'm doing good. You're like, I'm up in profits. I'm a genius. You're like, oh, my poor body. I don't know if I can take it anymore. Like, I'll buy a little bit more. You buy it right here. You think it's the bottom. You're like, gosh, it hurts so bad. I don't know what I'm going to do. And you start pumping up. You're like, it's finally reversing. It's such, we're so on. We're back up to support. It goes, you're like, oh, it hurts. And now you're going back up. It was my imitation of my life in crypto. And now we're at a lower low. Open doors to the downside. Like Trent would say, the Stokes are beaten down. Can't really go any much lower, but they're going to go lower, man. The 4 hour, it looks pretty nasty. Lower lows, man. Lower lows. I mean, we could draw a little trend line right here. We can make a pump back up to the 21, then come back down lower. Money flow is not good. I don't mean to say we have a little curvature yet. 12 hour, we got a red dot. Look at the money flow in the green. It's just puking down. It is puking down. We actually kind of have unconfirmed. I'm just totally seeing it right now as we're live. Because of that trend line, we have a little bit of bullish divergence, kind of, a little bit. You know, we could get a micro pump. We could. Usually when we see these patterns right here, this is what usually happens. We kind of go like this. You make the leg, right? And then you kind of fishtail like this. And generally they do that. That's what normally happens. Now, we could come down like this. We can make that leg like that. We could also pump up to the support level right here, make a lower high. And that would be like best case scenario. And then you can start making a double bottom, or, you know, you could just free fall. But I'd be bearish on night. I was watching Crow's channel today, and he was been swing trading, and he said he's been doing really good. To me, just from looking at it right now, it doesn't look appetizing to me. I would expect me looking for a long on night is like around 5.8. I kind of eyeballing this 50 when we meet it. I'm assuming it's 5.8. Maybe it'll be 5.9. Maybe it'll be 6. I would expect to get a little bit more down here before we decide we want to push back up and get the momentum flipping. Or if it dumps more. I mean, here's the note. Excuse me. What's the strongest support at night? Any fibs? I actually don't really know how to pull fibs, to to be honest with you. I think I saw it a couple of different times, and some people are really good at it, and I just haven't practiced enough. So I wouldn't feel comfortable, honestly, pulling a fib for you. I know it's something like you have to measure the bottom, you pull it up to the top. I don't even know which one where it's at in here. Forecast, anchor, price, data range. Let's see. We'll try to pull a fib. But I'm just letting you know it's probably not gonna be right if I pull it. I'll learn how to do it. I know Trent does it too. He doesn't really like them either. Is it here? Fib channel, fib zone, fib retracement. Is this it? These are all fibs. Fib resistant arcs. Did you know there's more than one fib? Just out of curiosity. Dude, I saw that, dude. That 684. That was that gentleman that I was talking Fluffin. I think his name was like Fluffin. I think this is it, right? This is the fib. Yeah, this is the fib. Okay. Oh, we're gonna delete that. I'm gonna try it again. So like, I don't even know where you pull the fib from, because technically this is like the launch date. So I mean, can you really pull the fib right there? I don't know. I don't know, man. That's the problem with me and fibs. Or I should probably switch to regular candles too. Let's pull a fib from right here. See if I did this right. No, I'm not saying I am doing this right. So you could say, okay, cool. This would be the golden pocket. So if I did this right, we're entering that golden pocket, which is like a 0.65 and 6090 level. I don't know if I'm doing that right. But if we go lower into this blue zone, that's the 786 level, which I guess that's a level that a lot of people like to buy. LT says, "Ha, it's cool, dude. I have no clue about fibs. I was hoping you guys would know." Trent knows. See, what I'm like stick strictly to like market cipher type stuff. Now, Trent did what I probably should do, and he's like, before I learn indicators, I'm gonna master trading regular candles for a year, and then I'm gonna switch to Lux Algo and do a combination. I started with regular candles. I'm not gonna lie, I did for a long time. I actually got halfway decent. I started recognizing chart patterns, but then I started using Hike and Ashi and the market cipher, and I really have enjoyed it. It was like instantly I started winning like twice as many trades as I was doing regularly. But I also wasn't pulling fibs back then. Like, I was pretty more moderate. It's kind of like, you know, and you guys might think this is kind of funny. In America, we learn how to fly a manual airplane and then learn how to do autopilot. But in other countries, they learn autopilot first and then do manual. I think that's kind of how it is with indicators. Like with market cipher, in a weird way, I'm learning autopilot, and that's going to help improve my manual game, I think. And I did okay with regular candles, but now I think it's going to step it up. That's really interesting. I wonder if Night's going down, if Cardano's going down. Ooh, look at Cardano on the 4 hour. Blech, I gave it all back. You know, it's such interesting to see when you're like, how did I not see this earlier? Because I wasn't looking at Cardano. But this trades all the time. Like, look at this red dot right here. You could boom, shorted that, boom, 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 bro. Came right down to the 21. And of course, we're going to come down to the 21 because guess where the resistances are level. Boom, right there. And now we'll actually bounce out to 50. Will we continue? If we do, it's probably going to come back down to the 200 to, well, 40 cents is a pretty hard psychological level. But if we fall below this little support, we're probably coming down to 200, or at least meeting the 200. Do the trend-based fib extensions measure from swing low to swing high? Will give you upside projections? I believe so. You should clip that, or maybe, you know what? Forget it. I'll take a picture of it. I'll ask Trent about it tomorrow just to make sure I'm getting this right answer, because I don't want to give you the wrong answer. I also don't want to go clip it. This is the lazy man way of doing things. I don't recommend it. Okay, boom. I'll ask Trent tomorrow. XRP, man. It's funny how XRP and ADA actually mimic each other pretty well. I just don't think, dude, this is a super nasty looking chart to me too. On the 4 hours, like, you got your high, you got a lower high, bro. Like, that doesn't scream bullishness to me, you know? Like, if we trade sideways, I'd feel a lot better about this chart. I'm still kind of in the camp, man, of like, if XRP breaks this zone, we could head down, man, to like, I don't think we have, where did I find this area? There's some support somewhere hidden in here. I think the 200. I think we come down to 100 to the 200 MA at 136 cents. If we break this, when XRP exploded and ADA went with it, dude. Yeah, they did, dude. I was tracing them for the longest time. The one thing that set XRP up differently was when it finally broke out right here. Even ADA broke out, I think, right there, but not as strong. See, it did. Boom. I didn't have to change the time zone. It says December. Even the week. Okay, we'll go to the week of. I think it's just like all the ISOs. So you got ADA. They all exploded like what? November to December. Well, then you go to XRP, and it's just like the next week of December to this is all December, November to December. Okay, so boom, there you go. And then we got a second leg up. ADA didn't. There's a second leg there. Now Hedera did the same thing. There's Hedera's leg, and we got a second leg which barely gave it up. Or Cardano kind of had a second leg, but it wasn't as strong. You got XRP, you got Hedera. I think Algorand was even part of it. Not nearly as strong. XLM did it too. Did Onyx Coin do it? It's funny, like all the ISOs actually kind of went together. Like look at XCN. No, that's a bad example. How about Quant? Quant did it, but not nearly. It didn't get second top. DOT didn't really do it, and that's not an ISO either. VeChain did it with them. It's like all the dinosaur. I'm not sure if it's related to the ISO 222s or if it's related to some of the dinosaur coins. What they're called now, like the old school layer ones. Did Chainlink do it? Chainlink did it too. Chainlink mimicked XRP, dude. Boom, in November, boom, and it had this little second top, and it came back up pretty similar to XRP, but XRP didn't come all the way down that low. AVAX didn't really go off that time. Yeah, it's like a lot of the ISOs did really good then. All right, VeChain, my OG coin, dude. I love VeChain. I'm a huge VeChain bag. It's one of my OG coins too. Yeah, VeChain's so funny because when I first bought it, I hated it, and I bought Dogecoin and it did great on Doge. And then I was like still looking around. I found this guy on YouTube. I didn't know anything about crypto at the time, so I was just like Google YouTube and see who pulls up. There was this guy named Craig. Dude, I'm going to butcher his last name. It's like Periocolo, and he said buy BitTorrent and VeChain is what he charted, and I threw money into both of those, and I put $100 in BitTorrent, and it was up $500 like the next day. I was like, oh my gosh, and VeChain was like sitting straight sideways. I'm like, what is this crappy coin? Like BitTorrent is the man, bro. And I am selling my BitTorrent, and was like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna wait for XRP, and then not XRP, but VeChain, it just never took off. You gotta love Sonny, dude. He's a good guy. The thing about, I love Sonny, but he cares way more about the environment than I do. But he's also seen a lot of worse things than I have, so I give him that benefit of doubt. Now, I think VeChain and saving the environment is way more beneficial in other countries. I 100%. I don't think America has the biggest struggle. Like if you're in someplace in a third world country in Africa and you're making VeChain every day, cleaning up whatever you're cleaning, I think that's totally rocking. Now, to me, I want the technology. I want tech. I want good tech. And I think VeChain is good tech, but I want them to continue to focus on that versus cleaning the world. Like, you know what? You can clean a lot of the world if you made really good tech and you donated 2% of your fees to whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's a little bit of difference. I have a little bit of visionary on how I want to go about it, but that doesn't necessarily mean my way is right or his way is wrong. I don't know, and I'm going to tell you that I don't know, but this is how I would do it. Yeah, VeChain was a China coin, but they moved to a different ecosystem, and I don't even care if it was a China coin or not. I would still buy it. Doesn't bother me, but I know what you're saying. Money flow on the 1 hour is coming down. It's getting closer to peaking, and the reason why I say closer is because we're bouncing off the 200 right now, so it's totally easy spot to be bounce off. But as we're in this downtrend, you can clearly see we broke the previous uptrend. We should have snapped out right here. We should have broke up. We should have been another leg. Totally got rejected out of nowhere. Sell pressure hard. Came below the 21. Stayed below. We're coming back down. We fell below the 50. Now we're below the 200. So now we have to really bounce up. And if this is a danger zone, because we can reject off the 50, even though we're right here. We can also reject off the 21. Money flows against us. Strength's coming down. Stokes are hot coming down. This looks like a fake up to take profits. The 4 hours bearish. You got the swing down on price. Boom, boom. You just swing down. If this can close right here, you could say higher high, higher high, higher high, and then we could say we're actually consolidating right here, and which that would be good. And a consolidate would be like this kind of pattern. We're kind of doing this, and we're inside this larger flag to the upside. That was really bad design, but do what I mean. Not what I say. So, but we're right. Yeah, it's just not looking great, man. You got the round of top. Round of tops usually come down to the 200. 12 hour. Try break below 21. Excuse me, guys. All right. We got real close to a red dot, which red dots I'm not terribly afraid of. But this is like a anchor hardcore trigger wave. You got big old trigger. A big old anchor wave, totally locking above this light blue line, saying that it's strong anchor. Like this one right here, just barely got above it. Strong, man. And you get the little trigger wave, boom, trigger like a gun, bang, it shoots down, bro. And it's targeting, another penny below in the 12 hour. It could go lower. Like this right here, look at this. This didn't get down to like the deep, this light white line you see right here above the zero line. This didn't get down to the light white line below the zero line. And look, this little trigger anchor wave did not go nearly as high as it should have. Should have been more. The daily looks actually okay. The daily looks okay. The money flows increased pretty heavily. Could be a bull flag, man. Let's pull it up. Could this be a bull flag? We're in. I don't know if we'll break out right here. This doesn't seem like, it seems too quick to break out. It just seems too quick, especially when you looked at the other time frames and it looks bearish. So I'm gonna guess we'll leave this open. We'll come back to it. We'll see if it plays out. I'm gonna guess we'll kind of do like this pattern. Now, can we break out of that bull pennant? If we do break out of it, price target of the daily at 14 cents. That's good. I'd love to see D chain up back up. Right? Did I say 14 cents? You know what I mean. 1.014. 14 cents would be amazing for V chain right now. I wish it could go. That little bull flag will take us to this little bit of resistance right here. We might be able to pump up to the 50. We could. The 50 might become be down here, but that'd be nice. LVVA. I can't believe I still hold that crap. Dude, I remember LVVA. I might have deleted it. Like, you might have asked me about this. Somebody asked me to look this up a long ass time ago. It's right here. And I saved it, bro. You probably asked me about it over here on 3-day when it shot up. Well, daily, the one thing that you got going for you is we do have a green dot. We don't have a double green dot on the weekly, but there is a green dot on the weekly. This actually might be the bottom. Might be the bottom. The 5-day, some sort of momentum is coming in. 3-day momentum's coming in. A little bit of manipulation coming in, probably because it's such a small cap. Money flow is playing against you, but the momentum's still coming in. I like the 5-day and weekly more than the 3-day. 2-day looks not like momentum's coming in. It looks like it still has more downside to go. But you'll have to wait and see. Daily, more downside. Rejection off the 21, not just rejection, but you got like 2 weeks of rejections. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 day, 8 day, 9 day rejections. of just trailing that 21. Look at that. You could even count a couple of these candles. 12 hours, starting to get a little pump. It might come back to the 21 and rejection. 4 hour looks like it wants to pump. Like, it does confirm it wants to. The question is, how strong is it going to be? How big a market cap is this? Hey, the 1 hour actually looks pretty spicy. The 1 hour has a double green dot. You know, I like the Stokes flipping right there. That's pretty good. Dude, look at this manipulation. Holy cow, dude. Look at that, man. There's some of these coins you just can't predict like that. Look, it shoots up, immediately just dumps it all back, dude. Just takes everybody's money. That's brutal. Especially when you're used to seeing wicks come down like this. And these wicks, man, this is a double green dot. This should have been max pain right here on this candle. You're like, oh, sweet, momentum's coming in. We're trading sideways. That's would have been a red flag to me. The fact that we're going up and it's trading sideways, scary. Yeah, see what I mean? It doesn't. The 15-minute looks good, but it doesn't look super good on the 5-minute. Sus, man. Sus. Say looks pretty good though. Double green dots. Double green dots. Money flow at a peak though, but you got strength, Stokes, VWAP, and double green dot momentum. You got like 4 things playing for you. You got the 21 above us. That's not bad. The 21's like a magnet. We can pull back up. 1 hour. It's in the same boat as, I don't know, one of the coins we were looking at earlier, where it's kind of like money. I don't know, man. Like 1 hour's not great. It's like it's almost at the bottom. 4 hour doesn't look great either, but it's at a good level, a good buy zone because of this resistance right here. All this resistance. $12 hours. Dude, what did we just look at? It looks just like this. That has the anchor trigger wave right there. What the hell were we just looking at? And I was like, well, we're above this light, white light line. The anchor is so much thicker. And I was like, the little wave below it didn't quite make it there, and it's dumping. What the hell were we just looking at on that? And then I drew the flag. That's right. What was that? Was that Ondo? Oh, I can't remember. I know when we looked at ICP. ICP looked good. ICP did look good. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it, man. I'm beat, dude. Going to work today, and then coming home. I actually did a little grocery shopping. I like the weirdest oddball shopping list. Like I found a BB gun for my kid, so I needed to get BBs. And then I have like one of the soccer tents like outside where like you stand underneath the shade, and it got destroyed by the wind. And I was like, I don't really want to replace it. I also don't want to throw it out. So I had like a tarp that I buy, and I'm gonna zip tie this new tarp over the canopy to replace the canopy. That way I don't have to buy an expensive ass canopy. And then it's just for like the hot tub, man. I just want to sit and not have to have an umbrella. And then because it's not covered anymore. And what else I had to buy? I had to buy frozen strawberries, which I never buy. But I make my own strawberry syrup for like waffles and pancakes. Dude, I used to work at a bakery, man, for like 7 years. And I love making Swedish pancakes. I like making Dutch babies, which is German pancake. I like making homemade waffles. I can make homemade cinnamon rolls. I can make the best homemade cinnamon rolls ever. I can make them gluten-free too if you want. A lot of people gluten-free in my family. I can make all sorts of great breakfasts, man. That's like my jam. But crepes. I make crepes all the time. I also have a random shopping list. Just a bunch of oddball things, man. Like I just normally get. I did buy some cereal while I was there, though. Dude, they had cereal on clearance. It was like $1 a box. I was like, bro, I'm on it, man. Dude, hey, brother, thanks for the show. Eye on the prize. Life is good. Good night. You too, Daily. Damn. Hell yeah, man. I bet your wife is happy. Yeah, dude. It's just all, it's like rich people, bro. they don't know what to spend the money on because they accumulate all this money and then they get in the 50s and 60s, been married 3 or 4 times. And like, dude, what's the point of life? They missed it, man. You know, we got one life. It's about living good. We had some crazy shit happen to us a few weeks ago. And I was like, look, dude, you just give it to God. And I want to live this out and set an example for other people and have it be part of my testimony. And I just wanted to represent God, dude. That's it, man. Like, you guys heard me talk about this before. Like, the thumbprint of humanity from like Adam and Eve, from the good deeds he's done to like Noah, to like our forefathers, our fathers' fathers, you know, go back, let's say 6 generations. He made one decision to come to America. Okay, that impacted me today. He made one good decision to buy something. Okay, well, that impacted him. Let's say he bought a cheap car and he was able to provide for his family, which set up his will differently to be able to help bless his dad, which helped his dad to be blessed, and so on and so forth. Or even the opposite. Maybe he set his will up and his dad became an alcoholic, spent all his money buying alcohol. Like, everywhere you go, you can make an impact or you can make an excuse. And I think, man, I don't know what's on the other side of life, and I'm a Christian, so I just believe in heaven. But I want to leave this world stress-free, and I want to teach my kids how to live stress-free and love God, man. Like, that's to me, that's the biggest goal, dude. You know, and money will come and go, but if you learn to be happy where you're at in life, you don't give a flying frick about the money because you enjoy what you do. You just do it, man. Like, if I went broke today, I wouldn't quit YouTube because I enjoy it. To me, it's not work. It's like you guys literally have become my family and part of the story of my life, and I never want to give it up. And I know Trent never wants to give it up either. And we just want to keep building, developing. And I'd love to be in a place to help people too. You know, I think there's a difference between generosity and being taken advantage of. And I think that I would love to be in a place where somebody needed help. I would be able to help them, you know, help get them back on their feet. You know, I think that would be cool, man. That would be a blessing to me. And I've always wanted to start like a men's group where I help create young leaders grow and disciple other young leaders and just create an organization like that. I think I never really knew how to get started on that, and this might be clipped out someday, you know, but I think that doing what I'm doing right now is part of becoming that. You know, if I can help other young guys, young men, young women, young men make money in crypto and be able to help support their friends or family or get a break from like a check, or teach somebody down the street how to make like a dividend in their crypto, I think that'd be great, man. But anyways, guys, you know, I'm just rambling on and talking about good times ahead that's set for all of us. You guys have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. On Friday, we're going to do an interview with Mr. W at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then we're going to come on the show, and we're having a special guest come on, and the show will be earlier. We have to be a little flexible because we don't know what time the interview is, and we try to be respectful of Mr. W's time. So we're aiming for like 5 to 6 o'clock. But I expect it to be like an hour or two earlier than normal. Your move, stay touched, inspired by your words today. Thanks for sharing your heart. Yeah, absolutely, Daily. Love you, brother. LT, you're a great genius, you, sir. I appreciate you for coming on in. Daily, you're a genius too. I still want to know how long you're in Colorado for. Not you. Thanks for coming on in, man. Both Kick and Rumble. You brought somebody else in from Kick. I saw them join because of you. Our Kick channel is up like 10% in subscribers. So thank you, Not you. I hate CCP. I hope you feel better, good brother. Lord Jesus, help. I hate CCP. Help him feel better. Don't let him throw up. Throwing up sucks. Sometimes it's good for you. Sometimes I'm like laying there in bed. I'm like, dude, I gotta go throw up, and then I go back to sleep because then I'll feel better instantly. And real meta, man. Thanks for coming on in. All right, guys. Be blessed. Blockchain Brew is out. Stay hydrated. I didn't even go over affiliates. Well, that's okay. I'll do it tomorrow. It's like I said, it's fine. Peace. Brent, we have a great community over there. And I love every single one of these guys. I love our X, our Kick, our YouTube, our Rumble, and these guys are good.